that, and just shows you make the right choices on tyres and the benefits you get. But let's just have a look, Jensen, so you can give your input onto this as to what happened with Charles Leclerc and his engine cutting out. And we'll have a watch and a listen.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got a lot of rear brakes. You know, I feel that because the tyre temperatures are so low, they've put the brakes more to the rear. And you heard it into 14 as well when he went straight on earlier on, that it was completely locked the rear.
I wonder if this will make me miss race B, or I regret doing this.
So yeah, it's stored the engine as he's got a big snap of oversteer. He's tapped the brakes obviously to
So
slow
do
down.
race B instead.
Pulled it to the inside and then restarted it, which is lucky you can do that now in an F1.
I think I should.
Yeah, and he's pressing a lot of buttons quite frantically, and I'm not surprised. That's not a place you want to be standing still.
Set an amazing
he's just
lap
almost
time
putting the
somehow.
wall himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
In that situation. So yeah, not a nice place to be.
I've just been told, Jensen, that the pole position award is going to be presented tonight by Louis Tomlinson. Which isn't the night for Louis Tomlinson to presenting it, because if there's any night the car's
What's up, guys? What's up, Shahir?
This is the one, right?
I haven't watched a lot of F1 either, but it's nice I have work a little later in the morning tomorrow. I can enjoy this and relax.
It's survival of the fittest on this
At Shahir
Hope you can hear it well.
said I may watch again when Cadillac comes.
Really paid dividends for him. Lando Norris a little bit nervy, but one by one they weren't improving in that bottom
I should
five.
just wait the time,
He
really.
survives for another day, and we all start at 0 once again.
Yeah, I can't even do the laps, so I'll wait the minute. I'll wait for a second. Welcome, you guys. Whoever's here already, welcome. Thank you for being here.
And Hulkenberg 2 seconds. Antonelli and Russell over 3 seconds. So it's a massive amount that they're losing out, and that's not talent. That's just not getting the tyres working.
It certainly is. Right, who do we want to see in Q3 here? I mean, we try not to have favourites. I'd like to see Franco Colapinto get the Q3 tonight, because he's gone longer than any other driver without the Q3 appearance. Got to go back to back.
At Shahir Moller.
So come on, Franco, tonight's the
Said
night.
Venmo coming.
Can I buy it tonight? Am I able to buy it?
Said on the day of round 5-2.
So not yet. I can't buy it today.
At Shahir Moller. Said gonna be busy that day.
Should I buy NASCAR? What other games do you want to see me play? Should I buy Rensport? What games do you want me to focus on? Or is Gran Turismo the greatest game?
Said yes you can.
Is every other game
I'll
super
provide
lame
later.
and stupid?
At Shahir Moller. Said Rensport is terrible, don't do it.
They're all terrible.
At Stream Elements. Said Stream Elements, but running Robot Face, learn how to customize the bot here. https://
It has some cool things about it. The crossplay is intriguing. The true crossplay experience.
Said PMR is the second option, especially for crossplay.
We're gonna find out. A couple days. We'll find out, right? I'll buy it. I'll buy it for you. I know Super GT is like playing it right now. He was downloading it earlier today. I saw Steve was he shared on Instagram.
At Shahir Moller. Said I'm getting it.
Well, I should do one thing really, but.
At Shahir Moller. Said PC got performance issues, but on console it runs great.
Is Formula 1 like way too loud right now? Should I lower this?
They just aren't enough of those fast corners. Braking here for turn 5. Obviously the first lap he's going to be a little bit cautious, quite a bit of understeering the car. Really looks alright on exit. And now you've
At
got
Shahir Moller.
in the dry, not a worry.
Said not really.
White lines, very easy to lock up and put in that right hand side wall. A little bit of a correction there on the left and right all the curve on the right, but traction very poor there. And then he's got the left-hander here.
It's early Q1, I can relax, but they are in really tricky conditions. A little sketchy looking.
Keep to the left, stay off the racing line there. And now this, for me, is something that's a little scary. Oh, a little snap there as well. These two corners aren't corners in the dry.
I have my own racing to do.
And then braking here for the left-hander. Use a little bit of curve.
I will make a lobby for Manu if you guys want, and I have the craziest, best announcement. I have a big Porsche update, a supersized, best Porsche update ever.
It's bouncy. There's a lot of standing water, and then you need to pick that braking mark into turn 14. A lot harder to see in these conditions. conditions with a reflection on the road, but he's got it. I think that was at 250 actually. Oh, and he's locked the fronts. Oh, he got it in nicely, but the front right locked, and that normally means there's no temperature, because you normally would lock the front inside. Big snap of overs to an exit, very like Q1. But clean, now just one corner to get it to the finish line. It's a much longer lap, isn't it, in the wet than in the dry?
But you know what? Beautifully described, Jensen Button. And what a great view to see exactly what the
Anybody just joining, welcome back. Or welcome for the first time, in which case, please subscribe. I want to watch a little bit for a second.
Which was 2 seconds
On the pad here.
on his best time previously from Q1. We know that because he had the filter in the top right. Now I thought he'd had that turned off for qualifying. He didn't want it anymore.
Oh my god. Did anything break? Okay, hold on.
No, you're gaining such big time here. You don't really need to see if you're gaining or losing. And what are you comparing it to? You're comparing it. The track's drying.
Almost had an accident right there.
It's a feel session for me, this one.
So you go on instinct. You feel the force. Lando wants the technology.
That's very wet conditions here.
So many continuous laps. I think I'd want it, but I wouldn't want to take it off in the first place. But it's interesting that he's got it back on tonight. Either way, he has the fastest time by a tenth from George Russell, who's just gone fastest in the first sector. Max Verstappen goes 5th fastest overall, behind Liam Lawson, and Lance Stroll is right up there again. If you remember back to Turkey 2020, who was on pole on a damp weekend on a track with no grip whatsoever because the new resurface. Lance Stroll.
Nice. I have crashed now.
He does go very well.
Yeah, I was watching them when they came out in Q1 actually. He was stronger on the first lap out of the pits than anyone else, even Fernando Alonso, his teammate. He has a real good feel for these conditions.
Now the yellow flag there, I think it was for George Russell. It might have gone on at turn 12. We can watch Lance Stroll. We can pick the drivers up coming through at the final corner as well. This is Oscar Piastri with the pink crash helmet for this week. Only P11 for Oscar Piastri. On board now with Lance Stroll as Hulkenberg jumps up into 12th fastest. It's Piastri, Hulkenberg, Colapinto, Behrman and Leclerc. Currently the bottom 5, but there's still a long way to go. Stroll goes fastest overall and into the 152s.
Yeah, it's an impressive lap. It's funny to see the difference between Oscar and Lando, but from what I've heard, Oscar always takes a bit more time. He just wants to build up to it. But in these conditions, it's always a tricky one because you never know if there's going to be a yellow flag or not. Leclerc quickest in the first sector. Nice to see him putting in a good lap.
But these laps can unravel at any given moment. That was superb. Through what is a very tight corner at the best of times for Charles Leclerc, but he absolutely nailed turn 12. It was George Russell who went on at turn 12 with the yellow flag. So Leclerc down the Las Vegas Strip. He can do 221 miles an hour. If you're Franco Colapinto last year, you're not going to do anywhere near that.
Friendly.
Still nudging 200.
Said what's up, Grove and chat.
And then lifting off, as you said, 250
Hello, Gino.
meters before the apex. Verstappen goes quickest. Alonso goes up into P3. So this is looking like a decent night for Aston Martin. Who fancy the points, and this has given them an opportunity as Leclerc now goes up into the top 5, and Carlos Sainz, who's going to be investigated after the session for a potential infringement when he rejoined the track, goes 2nd fastest overall.
Yeah, I think we're going to see them a lot closer at the end of the session than we saw in Q1.
They're still going to be
struggling those low-speed corners, but it's just
said how are figs this evening.
Breaking points now, and the consistency they're able to.
Very good, very good. Watching some Formula 1 on my right.
They're normally braking at 100 meters, but they're having to hit the brakes that much earlier and
Pause.
that much more gentle. Oh, he's gone very wide there.
Very wide.
And there's Lando Norris back with us again.
He almost hit the wall.
Felt like an A20 for that.
He very nearly hit the wall.
Lando disappeared from view and then came
Extremely
back.
close. He went so wide.
Liam Lawson.
They're going to get another camera angle of that for sure.
These are good sector times from Liam Lawson as Lando Norris goes 6th fastest. We can ride on board now with the racing ball. So once again, where's he going to hit the brakes to tear off?
Where am I going to hit the brakes? Right about before the curb.
Alpine in front of him, Franco Colapinto has Liam Lawson. Charles Leclerc, meanwhile, has Fernando Alonso. In front of him now being passed. Lawson towards the.
Do you guys think Lance Stroll will get out of Q1?
Surely has been inching his way back
Or Q2, I mean. Is he already got? He was already out probably. Oh my! I shouldn't have looked. No, he's 5th. He's 5th. I've doubted him, and he's 5th right now. He's 5th in Q2. If he gets pole today, everyone will have to take back the mean things they say. It's still possible mathematically. In the rain, he can show his best driving. In the wet. His best Canadian skills.
2-minute laps here. I thought they'd run out of time in Q2. We got just the best part of 5.5 minutes, haven't we, left? I can just see. But you're going to need to do an outlap, then maybe another lap to get the tyres nice and warm, the intermediate tyres. So I assumed the intermediates were going to be kept for Q3, but Lance Stroll is going to give it a go. He's through at the moment, isn't he? In 4th.
Well, he's currently 5th.
5th. Okay.
No one's safe, Ted. Trust me.
Okay, and Stroll is going to try out the intermediates. Also, I'm not sure it's the right. I'm not sure they're going to get up to temperature because these full wet tires are just
My Viper.
Heat, aren't they? Good temperature.
I'll probably do like 2 race Bs and then make a lobby for Manufacturer's Cup. I think it's Red Bull Ring GR3 with the rain. And I don't have work until like 11:30 tomorrow, so like the afternoon pretty much. So I can sleep a little later, I can stay up late and enjoy a nice practice race. Hello, Mega Knight. I love this channel, it's exactly what I needed tonight. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome, and I love you for saying that. Thank you, Mega Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega Knight, I have good news. I have like the best news tonight, you guys.
He's very good on the wet tires. You know, he's up
My
there.
Porsche update is the Porsche update you guys have wanted, and I have wanted. It's the update.
Competitive car that's gone for the intermediate. It just feels unnecessary. They have pace.
Yeah.
I don't know if enough people are here yet in the horizontal stream, but I want to tell you the Porsche update. You can already guess, I'm sure. Or if you're in my Discord, you probably saw it.
Currently, finished his lap, went 14th fastest. We'll see if he comes in for the inters. I think it might be a bit too late now in this session to do that. Verstappen crosses the line, half a second clear into the 151s, ahead of Isaac Hadjar. Next to cross the line will be Fernando Alonso, who's on a flying lap, but I'm just looking at George Russell, who's gone fastest in the first sector, and Esteban Ocon is sliding his way through the corner and staying on track. Ted, down to you.
Thank you, Rofty. Yeah, just looking at the ones who are still going out on wets.
Oh, so much spin.
Whether you heard that from Colapinto must have been just a question, but they're not going to do it. But let's go up to Bernie Collins. Bernie, if you were the strategist looking at what Stroll is doing, would you back that plan, or would you think it's too risky?
Well, there's been lots of conversations, Ted, across all of the cars, all of the drivers discussing should they box, should it be another wet or another inter, trying to decide what to do. Now it's crucial on the pit wall. Do you slow down to get that final lap on whatever tyre you're already won? I think Stroll sounds happy on the inter. He was looking for a gap. He's going to get 2 pushing laps on this inter. First one to warm it up, read the track. Second one to get a good lap time out of it.
Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc is improving. Pierre Gasly's improving. George Russell for the first part of the lap improved and goes 3rd fastest. Pushes Lance Stroll on the intermediate tyres down into 8th. The key thing, though, gents, is he doesn't need to panic. If he is slipping down a bit because of that pit stop, don't panic, because that can induce a mistake.
Yeah, it can. The thing is, it's just a little risky with those intermediates. You're offline a tiny bit, you touch a bit of standing water, you're going to lock up.
My lap's still yet to come together. Oops, oops, oops. That's not so great.
Kind of a real wet patch.
I'm thinking carefully. I think I'm going to restart.
Oh, big snap of oversteer there by
I don't have enough time for that penalty.
The car control. But yeah, it's tricky. But you know, he obviously has confidence in his car, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to give it a go.
Lawson goes P4. Pierre Gasly goes into the top 8, leaving us Ocon, Leclerc, who were riding on board with Behrman, Hulkenberg, and Colapinto.
Formula 1 qualifying was delayed because of the rain. They went out in the really heavy wet conditions, and people were crashing right away. So they had to do a red flag and wait. It was delayed. I think Q1 was a mess. I didn't see exactly. The start of Q2 was delayed. What's up, Henry? Henry Poppy. What's up, man?
At Henry_Bernal. Said Ola Miguel Parky.
Henry, today I told one of my coworkers. I told one of my coworkers that there's a guy on my channel stream, like my chat, that I told the Spanish teacher that there's someone who calls me Miguel Papi. It's like Hispanic guy. I didn't name him. I didn't tell her by name.
Hulkenberg's currently in the top 10. He made it through
At
to the top 10
O-friendly.
in Sao Paulo. That was his first appearance
Said
of the
higher
season.
at
Oh my god, I got another penalty.
He's only 9th fastest. This lap might
Glenn
be
Henry.
too faster for him and his teammate Lando Norris, who's down in
I'm gonna reset again, because I have to serve that.
Behrman's improving. Colapinto's improving. Norris goes fastest overall with a 151.3. That is Franco Colapinto in the Alpine. We can watch him. Whoa! And how he kept that away from the wall, I have no idea. Save of the week, Franco. Max Verstappen, currently 3rd fastest. We're riding on board with him.
I don't think I've stepped back from the TV screen as often as I have in Q2.
I cannot be distracted. There's 30 seconds left in Q2.
We got Max Verstappen on a quick lap now. It's just one tricky corner to get through. Yeah, which he's locked up the front right, straight on there. It's such a tricky corner that. He is going to get one more lap. If he gets it together quickly, he'll get across the finish line.
And it's not looking good for Lance Stroll. He didn't improve in the first sector on this lap. That gamble to go in the intermediates might be like waiting for a double 6 on the craps table, I'm afraid. If it comes off, brilliant, but it doesn't come off very often. Behrman down in P14. Hulkenberg hanging on to the top 10. Piastri improving in the middle sector, and he needs to make improvements
At
too.
Henry underscore Bernal. Said I'm doing a challenge where asked my older brother to pick a number between 10 and 20, and he picked 17. So I'm running 17 miles tomorrow morning. At Henry underscore Bernal. Said don't do this without prior training, guys.
Moved up, he's P12, he's out, so I think Piastri is safe.
Yeah, I think he is. Colapinto hasn't improved in the first sector.
That's a lot of miles.
So Hulkenberg is very much at
You were
threat
prepared
as
for
it
any number
stays
in that
10th
range.
overall.
I would
So
be
it's
like, pick a number
Gasly
between 1 and 2. I'll get that done for you.
as Franco
3 I'm good on. We're good on 3.
goes into the runoff area at turn 12. George Russell
I gotta work my way up
goes
to 3. We'll increase the range each time by 1.
in Q3 last year.
And then I'll be ready,
Right
hopefully.
to the end with the fastest
Unlikely
time.
to get the highest
So,
number
half a second clear of
each time.
Lando Norris. Hulkenberg's finished his lap. Gasly, I'm looking at the middle sector.
At
I
O-friendly.
don't think he got in
Said
any way
good luck.
affected by the yellow flags
Stay
that were
hydrated, of
caused
course.
by his teammates, and we can ride on board with him now. I think it was clear when he went through that bit. Hadjar, 2nd fastest. Another splendid lap from the rookie.
I was about to run a 26 like 1 the other day when I was in time trial. I think when this race is over, if I do time trial again, we'll go faster.
And if he comes out unscathed,
But that was incredible.
he'll have a huge amount of confidence and be smiling now.
Incredible.
But how much time has he lost?
What a line.
How much time has he lost through that sector?
Thank you for subscribing, Hamza Hagar. Thank you for subscribing.
Said I'm
Thank you,
actually
Hamza.
signing up for a marathon.
Everybody who's new, welcome, and thank you again for subscribing, Hamza.
The car control
At
in turn
O-friendly.
15, 16. Oh,
Said
sublime.
welcome at
It really
Hamza.
was. I can't believe we haven't had more incidents, but it's so interesting to see so many different cars. And look at that, top 5 cars now actually, because Lawson's gone up to 6th. Different teams.
Lance Stroll is not a happy man. I think he was told he was going to get 3 flying laps in. He did. He
Poor
only got
Lance.
2 flying laps in.
Poor Lance.
And
I guess he won't get pole, guys.
he
I was wrong.
competitive all the way up to the time he put the intermediate tyres on.
I predicted a Lance Stroll pole to prove the haters wrong, and that has not
He was
transpired
on
here.
Fernando the whole time, or even a little bit in front of him.
At
So,
Henry underscore
it
Bernal.
was a mistake, and it was a bit
Said they
risky.
charged you almost $200 to beat up your legs for 26 miles, smiling face with open
But
mouth and
if you position well, don't you win it back? If you position well, if you're the fastest guy. So there you go. There's your challenge. Go win it back.
Lance Stroll, best ever Vegas start for him, but that's going to be no consolation. Esteban Ocon, 13th. He got 4th from 16th on the grid here. Stroll, 12th. Ocon, 13th. Behrman, 14th. And Colin Pinto, 15th.
Alrighty. Hey, that was good. That was real good. Some good old F1s there. Watching the good old F1s with my homies right now. That's what I'm doing on Friday night. This is what we need. More West Coast races. Like I'm watching it at a good time. Come on, plug it in time, bro. Come on, plugged. Oh my gosh, that took too long. Oh, bye-bye, Audi. I'm sorry, Voidsy. I'm sorry.
At Henry_Bernal. Said Buena Suerte Miguel. At Stream Elements. Said thanks for subscribing Hamza. Hey go hugging face.
Never used third gear like I should, or first gear, rather. The first gear.
Hamza Hagar subscribed to the channel.
Find my rhythm, I hope. First gear there next time. We're moving up right now. We're moving on up right now. He's got that pen. People battling ahead. Looking positive. End of lap 1. Be careful. Be very careful.
Friendly. Said no game sound.
Oh my god, thank you. I will fix. Thank you for. Why didn't you say it earlier?
Said hello, boys.
We had no game sound that whole time? No way. No way we had no game sound. I totally did forget. How did no one say that and I didn't realize yet? F1 was just that amazing. I will fix it now.
Said sup with Poppy, grinning face with smiling eyes.
You guys were listening to my ASMR right now.
At O Friendly. Okay. Said figured you had it like that for F1.
What happened to Voidsy? Was my auto driver? I couldn't see. You guys probably couldn't see either. Thank you for telling me.
At O Friendly. Said no problem.
What's up, Noise Boys? Good evening. I didn't want to serve the pen later. Serve it now. I lifted. Still 2 laps to go. Through that area, I've done a good job and left the car behind further back. Only 1 to go now. Turn F1 back on in a second. I've done it a little sketchy there.
At Henry_Bernal. Said our hand, I'm back. Switch to watching on my iPad.
Yes, the pad is the way. I enjoy using the pad nowadays. When I first got this thing from work, I had it for like a year and never touched it. And lately I've been using it more and more when my phone's low battery, as a second alarm clock, finding ways to use it.
Said welcome back at Henry.
So I'll take the P4. The P4 is not so bad. I should have certainly done better, I think. And no sound. It disappoints me that I forgot the sound. And nobody told me until it's like too late with the, you know, it's like in the middle of the race when people told me. Or at least when I saw that people were telling me. I did not see it earlier. Let's grab my thing.
Compared to the first 2 sessions as well. Lando Norris serenely through the next chicane or the next corner at turn 12. Piastri following just behind him. And where is the braking zone for Charles Leclerc at the end of the Las Vegas Strip?
At Henry_Bernard. Said I needed to charge my phone and running watch for tomorrow.
Anyways, boys, what cockpit rig do you have, if I might ask? How tall are you? I'm 6'3", looking for something that will fit. You can customize whatever you get. If you get a extruded aluminum rig, if you read what extruded aluminum is, it's aluminum that is pressed through a shape to make it a certain shape. Because aluminum is very soft, and then it has like slots where you can use T-slot nuts to like create whatever shape and design you want. And I followed the parts list for the Track Racer TR160, but I bought the metal and the nuts and bolts myself, and then got the side mounts for the wheel and the pedal plate from Track Racer. And if you think you need more legroom, you can adjust it all. It's all your own dimensions in the end.
Carlos Sainz goes second fastest. Don't forget, Carlos Sainz has got to go see the stewards in this session to explain that rejoin with Lance Stroll in Q1. And it's not... There'll be a defence, but I'm not sure what the stewards will take into account on that one, because Stroll was definitely compromised.
Yeah, he was. And I mean, you can always say visibility, I couldn't see the car coming, but he's still got compromised. So it is a really tricky one for them, which is really frustrating because the car is quick and Carlos is on it as well.
He certainly is. Pierre Gasly crosses the line, goes 9th fastest. George Russell tucking in at the moment, 10th and slowest, building his way into this session. He left it late last year. The last car over the line to take pole position. Is that the game plan for George Russell here tonight? Just to gradually ease those tyres to some state of warmth that gives you a bit of grip.
But at these lap times, you don't have that many laps to build them into good grip.
So we've got 3 laps. Do 3 laps, George Russell, from here. Are we going to see anyone dive in?
At Marvin Castro 721. Said bad for your penalty, bro.
I think that's the best.
Hola, Marvin. Hola. Buenas noches. Hola, Marvin. Hold on.
It's very difficult to have a good feel of the direction the track is going in, because it's definitely drying and there's corners that are giving them a lot more grip and confidence.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
drivers like Norris and Piastri at the moment, Crofty, talking about push.
I'm back.
From here. Drivers further back than that, someone like Sainz and Verstappen, they've got a bit more.
Marvin, should I use the Peugeot? Should I use the RCZ?
Double Peugeot from here and then a push.
At Marvin Castro
Pura vida.
721. Said buenos nos mi amigo.
Howdy.
Pura vida.
Howdy, howdy.
As well, is currently on provisional pole. Max Verstappen, who took pole in Austin, currently down in P7. Lando Norris.
I can't look this way forever. Move it.
Races, is currently on a flyer once again. As
I might just watch these last minutes. I have like only 5 minutes here.
With those tyres building up to a temperature, there's less than 1/10 of a second in it between Piastri and Verstappen.
Full screen.
Norris coming to join the party with Charles Leclerc trying to join the party. He matched Norris in the first sector.
Take off my thing too.
So you can see how much is improving in that sector. The last sector's still a bit tricky.
Warm enough now.
Really wet, turn 14 and 15, but they're making big gains in sector 1 and 2.
Look at the gains that Lando Norris is now
Look
making.
at the gains.
Middle sector as well. Gasly down in 9th, Alonso down in 8th, George Russell down in 7th, Isaac Hadjar on a cool down lap currently, so we'll have one more flying lap from him. If they've got the timing right, they'll all have one flying lap right at the end. But what's the target? What's going to be?
I should wash this shirt. I'll wear this to work tomorrow. The broken zipper sucks. The broken zipper bums me out. I washed it too many times.
It was in the 157th. Norris now goes over the line and goes quickest by 0.7 of a second to his teammate. It's McLaren 1 and 2. Leclerc only P6.
That is a big lap by Lando.
Yeah.
0.6 quicker than Oscar on this lap in the middle sector and 0.2 in the first sector as well. So he is confident with that car. Oscar's struggling a little bit in the middle sector.
He is a touch, so he's going to cross the line. And this is the one that's going to have to count now for Oscar Piastri. Narrows the gap to just a couple of tenths. And it's a big margin that they're all aiming for. A big margin between Norris and Piastri. A big target for everyone else to get to. 1:48.3. That is your provisional pole. How's George Russell? Russell doing through the first sector on this lap? Couple of tenths down on Norris.
Yeah, it's looking reasonably good for him. Look at the exit
George
there.
Russell.
Oh, good traction. Yeah, he's able to get the power down there. This is the really long straight now. He'll be tucked in. He'll be dipping his head down as much as he can to get the straight line speed here.
Yeah, this is Russell thinking this is not going to be the lap.
Yeah.
I need to just make my way with caution and speed towards the line and start one more lap. We think Lando Norris will get one more lap in too. Piastri should get one more lap in. Just looking at where he is, he's approaching turn 10, he should be okay. Russell's sliding his way out of the corner. Hadjar is on a flying lap currently, so we'll focus on him because this is the one I think that we'll need to count a bit for Isaac Hadjar, and he's making his way round turn 11 towards the heavy braking zone, turn 12. Get this right, and you can carry speed all the way down the Las Vegas Boulevard. 1.9 kilometers ahead of full throttle, full blast in the dry.
He also has a little bit of a toe. You see that car in front, it looks like it's a long way, but that will be helping his straight line speed here. He'll have everything crossed at the moment, foot flat to the floor, pushing that pedal through the floor as well. This is a good lap by Hadjar.
Max Verstappen, this is the lap that's going to have to count for him, and he's got 2 personal bests. George Russell's just started his final flying lap, and he's gone fastest overall through the first sector. Lando Norris has just started.
That chicane's pretty wild how they go through there, putting traction down.
Charles Leclerc on a final lap too. Isaac Hadjar, a little bit behind him. This is going to be, I think, his final lap. Crosses the line, Isaac Hadjar stays 6th fastest. He can carry on. He did make it to the line before the flag. His teammate Liam Lawson did, but Lawson is up into P3. Carlos Sainz goes on to provisional pole, and that's now the new target. The man who's qualified 2nd for the last 2 years here is now 2nd in qualifying as Max Verstappen on this latest lap has gone on to provisional pole. The man with 7 poles this season, more than any other driver. But Lando Norris has absolutely smashed the first sector and is, 4 tenths up on his teammate Oscar Piastri.
That's a massive first sector for Norris. We're just going to see if he can continue with it. Oh, purple middle sector. Oh, this is big. This is big.
Big for Norris. Big moment for Russell. Rear end just doesn't want to grip up as he tries to get the power down. Charles Leclerc has come a cropper at turn 12. Russell crosses the line and goes onto the 2nd row.
When? 2nd row, P4, not bad. Here we go. We got. Oh, is it yellow flags here for Lando?
No, this is for Isaac Hadjar, for Oscar Piastri.
Big moment there for Lando. Oh, he held it together. It's whether he lost the traction coming down to the last corner, but he is well up on the field at the moment. This is a mighty lap.
Is it a hat-trick of poles? And the moment it is, Lando Norris crosses the line, still out there in P1, and his teammate Oscar Piastri, I think, has been compromised by the yellow flag that came out when Charles Leclerc...
Where's my stuff? Oh, it's the daily starting. You scared me. Perfect timing with my thing ending. Qualifying ending. So, Norris on pole in the end.
At 3 in the morning. Said at Marvin Castro, 721 my fault OG.
It's 12:11 right now, so I could do like one more daily, and then I might make a lobby for Manufacturers Cup right after this.
Said medium dark skin tone waving hand sign at 3 a.m. At 3 in the morning. Said also good evening everyone.
what happened there. This car had a problem. What's up, Galaxy? Welcome. Colin's probably sleeping. It's pretty late for Colin. After midnight. Kingston.
Did you watch the F1 now?
We just did, yeah, we just did. We just stopped watching it. It was very good. That's like the best qualifying I've seen in a long time, actually. It's good to watch. Maybe not the closest at the very end, you know. Norris, the track was improving every lap. He had the fastest lap at the end. That car broke my rear wing for no reason. I don't know why he did that. Top Knight broke a little too late.
Said it's going to be an interesting race. Norris should run with it, but you never know with a couple yellow flags on the day.
Working my hardest now to try and get back on the rear end of the R8, the Audi R8 that's ahead of me. We are catching up on the straights for now. My goal is to catch this Audi R8 no matter what it takes. The driver's my friend Voidsy, who's really, really fast. But he's in a slower car on the straight line. And I'm running clean laps right now again. Even better lap right now, all purpled up. took it way too easy. Lost my rhythm a little bit there, but I'm still right behind him. Lost a couple tenths that I didn't need to. My laps before that lap were impeccable, and the small mistakes are more noticeable when it's like that. Car ahead has a penalty. Car in P2. This is my last lap to catch Boise now too, so needs to be good. After this, we're gonna make a Manufacturers Cup open public lobby that any of you can join. If you have Gran Turismo 7 and you want to join my lobby, please join us and practice. Feel free. Manufacturers Cup is tomorrow evening, and I will be doing all the races, I hope. It's at Red Bull Ring. My car should be good there because it's going to rain. It's a race with rain involved. I think he's too far ahead. We're close, but I don't know if we're close enough. This thing used to not say that. I had it set to turn that off. I don't remember what I did to mute that. How I fixed that. I will find out. I'll figure it out. Let me see. Let's see. Chatters. That's not it. Control panel. I don't remember. I'll worry about this later. I think we'll be okay. And how do I have to make this full screen for a second. Okay. So I'll make the lobby now. Lobby time. I have to get the settings from someone, hopefully, but we should be able to find someone. I should check where I am in the standings. I'm assuming I'm still like top 20 or something like that. I was 15th before the last round, which was round 3. And then I don't think I did that well. So probably stayed the same or went down a couple spots. Next week I only have to work 2 days, and then Thanksgiving starts for me on Wednesday. I get to relax. Get a 5-day weekend. It's unbelievable. It's exactly what I need right now. Can stream for you guys.
Said hello, well. Everyone.
What's up, Lobster? Whose settings do I trust the most? Probably these.
Automotive Nerd. Thanks for following.
Thank you. Thank you, Automotive Nerd. I like that name.
GT.
I like that name.
Said good evening.
Hello, Mediocre GT. I like that name too. That's another nice name.
Hi at Lobsterclips.
Welcome and thank you for subscribing, Automotive Nerd. Thank you.
Said Negro, Raven
What's up, Cold Turtle? Welcome back, Cold Turtle.
At Lobsterclips. Said, is there a Boxster coming in the near future?
My Boxster is home. It's in my driveway right now. Should I go out and drive it right now?
Thanks for subscribing, Automotive Nerd Hugging Face.
Should I go out and drive it right now?
At OFriendly. Said hello at mediocre_GT.
That is the Boxster update for the night. It's home right now.
At Lobsterclicks. Said nice.
Oh
Thumbs
yeah.
up sign.
Thank you. Round
Automotive
4.
Nerd subscribed to the channel.
At OFriendly. Said welcome at Carlos Gold Turtle.
Very excited to go get some tires tomorrow. And
At
then be able to
Carlos
drive it
Gold
properly.
Turtle.
Because I shouldn't until I get tires.
Said heard about the upcoming update. So I re-download GT7.
Oh, I'm glad. And then you came right back to me. I love you, Carlos. No, it's going to be good. I think, people are talking about games like Project Motorsport and this and that. I think this is better than a lot of those. When you really break it down and you play the games side by side, this game is more fun. Did I make it public? I hope I did. If you can't join, it's because I forgot to make it public. I think it should be good.
At Kingston_007. Said bro do some videos with the car.
Oh, for sure. That was the whole plan.
At Kingston
That's the plan all along.
007. Said would be sick.
I will. Believe me, I will. I wrote in my Discord by next weekend. That's the goal. Make a video by next weekend. I'll give myself time. Record some new stuff.
At Kingston_007. Said keen bro fire.
Yeah, I drove it home. It was amazing. I drove it home. Oh, I'm in the wrong car. McLaren. Wait, it's what tires are required?
At Kingston_007.
Medium soft,
Said
but it's
what
wet.
year is it?
I have a 2001. 2001.
At Carlos Gold Turtle. Said manufacture race tomorrow.
Yep, that's correct. You're back at a good time. So it's a longer, more challenging race for people who don't know what that means. And this one will have rain, which is even more challenging. The challenges. I'm gonna send myself a photo or two. One other thing here too.
At Carlos Gold
What's up, Jackson? Join my lobby,
Said
Jackson.
that'll be fun for sure. At Jackson Jaws. Said very exhausted bro. Just got finished with VIP
Exhausted?
last night. Now a 4-time champion.
That sounds like it's too easy for you.
I got to
Just
get some
saying.
practice in before it's too late.
Come join me. Come join me. Yes,
At
yes.
Kingston
Already did.
007.
Yes. I need some company here.
Said what's your plan with the Boxster on the channel? or just in general?
Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want, honestly. I'm just going to drive it to work every day and then we'll do whatever we want. I'll do whatever I want. No pressure. I was going to do something. Oh, share pictures with you. I'll show you my car at the gas station so you know it's real. It wouldn't be at the gas station for any other reason. I took a picture at the gas station. For proof.
@Kingston_007. Set hard top or soft top.
Alright, I'm sending a couple more pictures. Okay. Boxers are always soft top. You could get a hard top for it if you wanted.
321. Said nice you got the car back.
My badge that was like starting to like the enamel thing on the side needs to be replaced. This is inside the shop where I picked it up. I don't know how I took a picture by accident. Yeah, Axion, I got it back. Yeah, you can see at the gas station. At the station. Oh, it's covered. It was really interesting to drive. It's one of the fastest cars I've ever driven, for one. I've driven faster cars though, one much faster. But I was really surprised how fast this was. This thing is way faster than I expected. And the steering, the steering like ratio, the angle of steering was like super tight. Go-kart tight.
Said why did I think it was yellow? Looks good. @LC_broker. Said looks sick.
And I took one corner on the way home at like mid-speed because I have dry rotted tires. I'm not trying to have the tire blow apart and ruin the car tonight. I had to get new tires. It's a Porsche, it always has Brembos. But I think in the corner, it was one long like ramp to switch highways, and it was something special like right away. I think because the steering ratio is so tight, it feels wild. It really does feel special.
@Kingston_.
And the low end torque and everything, I was concerned it might feel slow. Everybody in the online stuff says they're slow. It's not slow. It's like stupidly fast. It has so much low end torque. I don't know what people are talking about. It has a ton of low end. Maybe because I've been driving a Camry with a broken transmission for like 4 months. My Camry and this car have the same exact amount of horsepower. Roughly. And similar size engine and everything. But different configuration. One's flat 6, one's a V6. But this thing feels like double as fast as the Camry. More than that. Like, and just straight line and just torque and everything. It's lightweight. It weighs less than my Camry by a lot. It's much lighter. Absolutely, like, I didn't really even get past 4,000 RPM. But it was really fast. I did not go very fast in the dry rotted tires. The brakes felt horrible because they're so like corroded and old. I may need to change those brakes right away, or I'll just run them. Let them break in a little bit, you know what I mean? Just keep braking some more until you scrub a little bit off the top of them.
Said 6 sounds fun to drive.
Carlos, I was not expecting the low end. It had so much low end. And I was not using half the RPM. It revs to like 8,000 RPM almost. Like 7,200 is the red line. 7,200 is red line with that car. Oops. So tomorrow will be fun. I'll go buy tires, and then if I can register it in the afternoon, I will. I don't know if I'll be able to. Still gonna drive it. Drove it home, I think, tomorrow to work and back, and then I want to show my boss. Then get the tires after work. Register it after work on Monday, which will be the earliest I'm able to. For the tire choice tomorrow. Tire choice tomorrow.
Said you're gonna put all season chips on it.
I think I'm gonna get some really affordable all seasons for those rims. And then if I want winters, there's plenty of winter tires on Marketplace that are in different levels of condition. A new set of wheels with winter tires would be cool. Because my wheels are fine, but I mean, why not have multiple sets of wheels? Why not? I like them all.
At Houston_007. Said nice. In looking at the
I want another set of wheels for my Camry. My Camry's wheels are a little beat. One has taken some damage and everything. Not looking so good. Peeling. When my lobby is full, we're gonna start the race. When the lobby's full. Normally I buy the cheapest tires that like look okay from Walmart Automotive, and I'll spend like on my Yaris, I was going super cheap, like $40 a tire, $35 a tire one time. All 4 tires installed for $170, like out the door, installed, including tax. The cheapest tires. Those were smaller tires for my Toyota Yaris. The Camry, I think I most recently got some nicer ones. I spent like $70 a tire. And I got a Continental, like, Cooper tire, off-brand. Listen, I can't... What was that? Oh, we both got off. Okay. Well, I was distracted by him not braking. I was gonna say, I got some, I think it was like Prinks was the name of the, like the off-brand, but it was a Cooper tire. Oh, who said that? It was Haru. Maybe he's talking about someone else. I'm confused what he's saying.
At Lobster Fix. Said decent tires are super expensive.
I'll spend like 100 a tire max. I'll say that. 100 a tire is the highest I'm going. I have the budget for a little more. I'd rather just like not spend it all right now. Normal tires sounds good. I'd like to be like out the door for like $350 if possible. All 4 are gonna be needed. And it's 265 in the rear, or 255. I don't remember now. And I think 210 or 220 in the front. 225. $215 or $225, I don't remember. It's something like that, staggered. I looked up the prices for these sizes months and months ago from Walmart, which is where I would normally get all my automotive things because they have the best prices. Get exactly what I need, and I won't like pay. That'll be the cheapest price for what I need, like a battery. I will research before I get something, obviously. Sometimes you don't want the cheapest one. But for tires, I'm not afraid of that.
At LC_broker.
For tires,
I understand. LOL, everything is pricey.
should I get $1,000 per tires? Come on. You could do it if you want. My friend who has a Camaro, he has like a new modern Camaro in California. He said his tires that he gets are $2,100 per set. And they only lasted him 12,000 miles. That's what he told me.
At Lobster Clicks. Said I'd have to pay $1,000 for my Jag. I've learned low profiles are not cheap.
Yeah, and I prefer like a normal size rim. I have 17s in my car. I do prefer even the look of a 17. An 18's fine, but I don't want to go any bigger than that. Obviously, I think that looks too crazy on a car like this.
Said yep, depending on how hard you drive, they can go fast.
So I'm really being thoughtful here, while still not wanting to waste my money any more than I already have. I could have got this car cheaper, maybe. Something better, even for the same money I've spent now, but it's okay. Running car in my driveway. We've accomplished the goal. I lived old enough. I worked hard enough in my 34 years of adult life that I have now to own a Porsche and daily drive it now. I'm about to start. I have achieved something there. Bought myself with my own money. Got it running. No one helped me buy it, unless you want to count all my amazing friends here in the YouTube community. A lot of my money from my day job as a teacher and soccer coaching pays for that. I count everything together. It's all one big effort to survive being an adult by yourself here. And trying to still, you know, make life worth living by doing stuff like this.
That's exciting.
Big upgrade from the Camry. It feels like the tires might be the reason, but the ride was really bumpy. I'm not sure if the suspension, like, you know, is something I'm going to change immediately, but it probably is. It's like 20-year-old suspension. Like Lindenhurst and Holbrook, New York, Oceanside, Jericho, Plainview, which is like Bethpage. All those places. Moved around way too much. And in Connecticut, I lived in 3 different places. But I've lived where I live now for a long time. And I went to college and moved out for that, and then came back here.
At LC_broker.
In the end, came back
So
here.
nice, I live close to Nassau Coliseum.
Now I own this home myself. Yeah, I probably didn't live too far from there at one point when I lived in Nassau County in several places. I don't remember that well. I remember the traffic of Long Island. And my car is from Long Island, technically. My car is from
Said, what is your
Staten Island, is where my car is from.
Sorry, I had to step away.
No worries. You asked me, I have a track racer rig but I bought only the pedal plate and the side mounts for the wheel itself from Trak Racer. I got their parts list online, and I built it myself. And with this kind of rig, if you look up like the TR160 or any rig that has extruded aluminum, where you can customize the whole thing. You can make it bigger or smaller for a different size person. So I think you'll be fine. Make sure the rig that you get is made of extruded aluminum, and you'll be fine. Trak Racer makes some cheap options now of the same thing as I have. They make a TR40 and a TR80 that are cheaper and not as beefy, but they'll do the job. And they'll be customizable. And you can just buy more metal and make it beefier anytime. On your own. I'm gonna get some inters. I'll start the race when we're a little more full. We have only 15 in the lobby. And a lot of them, I think down here, there's a E, a D. They may not stay for the race. We'll see if they don't leave. I'll start it soon.
At LC_broker. Said I ordered the GT Omega Prime a few days before they closed the US site and upcharged everything to almost double.
I actually ordered a different rig from a company called SimLab overseas, and then I canceled my order and then got the Trak Racer rig after that because I got like a smaller size of rig, and then I decided I wanted to go like a little larger with the metal and make it heavier because my Podium is that kind of wheel where you might need it. I'm glad I did, because even with this rig, it still kind of will wobble a little bit in certain situations. I'll get like a really light wobble from the uprights, left and right. Essentially, if I take my hands off the wheel and let it like crank back and forth with high feedback, there will be a bit of a wobble from that. Yeah, nice, good feedback from Jimmy Beans right there. What's up, Jimmy?
At LC_broker.
They have them in person. That's pretty cool. That's insane. Micro Center in New York. I didn't know they have those in New York.
Said, but it was overkill.
I felt like I didn't want any excuses, so I got the big rig, the heavy rig, for my Podium. I heard there's a new Fanatec Podium coming out. I'll probably get it. Like I'm that happy with how this Podium wheel has gone. Where like I'm gonna try to reach out to Fanatec and tell them to send me one. See if they believe in me. And if not, I'll buy it. I don't care. I'll probably get it. This one's done so well and run so well for so long. The only thing that could be better is if it stopped freezing, which I may have found a solution to. It hasn't freezed since I changed something, but we'll see if it freezes again sometime. It's been 3 or 4 streams in a row since I changed something. Someone told me plug your wheel in the back of the PS4 or PS5. Excuse me. I have a PS5, and I usually plug it in the front right now. I think I used to plug it in the back, and I don't know why I switched. But since I did plug it back in the back, now I have it plugged in the back with the QR2. We haven't had a freeze since I plugged it in the back. It will be.
Said the new Podium base is not PS5 compatible so far.
Hopefully it will be. Should be.
Friendly.
Everything else is.
Said medium dark skin tone waving hand sign at LC_broker.
Alright, I guess we'll start soon.
Said G waving hand sign. At
Still some, like, a lot of B's in here, but we should start.
Said there's a difference in front vs back. External
You guys
drives
ready?
can't be used in front. I think. At mediocre_GT. Said wheel freeze has not been fun. Happens to me
Doodle?
at least once
Probably not
every
the same
time
doodle.
I start it up. At LC_broker.
Somebody taking the spot here.
Said the new Fanatec pedals look nice.
Those two, I
At
also,
O
yeah,
friendly.
agree with you.
Said I.
He got on the track so fast, that guy. I'm kind of concerned about the e-drivers. Never dirty on purpose. I don't really know how I feel about that.
At O friendly. Said I've been looking
You gotta
at
watch out
those
for these
LC.
guys. Watch out for the, the lower rank drivers, guys. Be
At
careful.
Stream Elements. Said support Grove Street BY becoming a channel member.
This used to not read that. It used to not read it. Everyone going out on interest. Oh, the qualifier is so short. Yeah, it's really more like West at the beginning. I have to fix that, unfortunately. Didn't last very long. Oops. Let me fix that. There you go. Oh, I did it again. Load. Alright, now we're good. Now we're ready. Ready to begin now. I'm gonna put my wet tires on, I think. The wets will be better in conditions like that. That was really, really bad. That was like Las Vegas conditions right there. Las Vegas F1 conditions. The water on track. And almost everyone's on track. I'm going to start it immediately. Who's this guy? He's really gonna be gone now. Very rude. Very rude. We'll be okay. I'm waiting for these two guys, but they're not getting on track. I think we're better without the guy that says never dirty on purpose. That's his name. We'll be okay. Here goes. Here goes. I need to go on off the racing line. Remember my wet lines. So wet, I'm just full concentration. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm fully locked in now. took off a little bit more. I got beat. I've been beaten. The Huracan. Gotta wait some more. I think we should start on the wet tire. Or on the inter. Because it does dry out. Maybe the inter. I'll try it. Alright, I'll do my best. It's getting very late, so this will for sure be the final race of my stream here. I'll do the best I can. It's a long one too. It's super long, but we'll get it done. Hey, thank you, Farhan Nuji. I don't want to say your name wrong. Uh-oh, is it? We're lagging? A little frozen? Oh, there we go. Thank you for subscribing. Farhan. Wow. Careful on my entrance, careful. Oh, I love the McLaren right now. It's so good at this. I can just put my foot down in third like that. On the inters in the full wet conditions, so it has grip. Grip for days. We're getting these wet lines down. We're doing the wet lines. That was perfect. Oops. I went too far to the inside. There's no penalty, luckily. I bogged. Should have revved it. Strong exit that time. Finally, I got a pen. Over the limit there. Let me get a double pen. I must have dirty tires from going wide or something now. It's like impossible to drive at the moment. That pen's gonna hurt, but it's a very long race. I'm not gonna worry about it. Try not to do that again. That corner I need to work on my line for sure, I think. Downhill. I think the philosophy for a wet line in this game sometimes is like, you want to have one tire on the wet line, one tire off. One tire on the dry line, one tire off will get it done. It's okay. I'm just glad I didn't spin right there. I braked really hard on the racing line. There was no grip at all. The rain should start to slow down soon. What's up, Seaside? Kazuki, hello. Hello, Seaside. Oh, this is not the greatest. Porsche finding more grip and ghosting me. Sketchy. That got so sketchy. Good run. What's up, Danny Deasy? Up to Chelsea, he says. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Some big matches this week, Danny. Gained a lot of time on that lap. The 911 and the Viper battling hard. Finding the grip. That corner I have work to do still. Not my greatest corner, that one. Taking P2. Whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of cars catching up. I should do that wide line. The wide line's better. Huracan very good at this part. The driver of the Huracan, master of this section right now. Penalty. I've had these penalties before. They're not stopping me. I choose not to let them stop me. Oh, look, he's got one. He's got a big one. Wide line. Hey, there's the drying line right now. The track is dried a lot. My inters are about to go off right now. In a good way. Dry line. No more wet lines is what that means. No more wet lines. We did a good job. We did a good job with the wet lines. It was coming together. But now I'm done working with those. Relax now. I'm not the wet master of the wet lines, but I've certainly gotten better at it by not giving up. They've changed it too. It used to be even harder. They made it a little easier. The Viper taking the lead dramatically. Should have been third gear for me. This is tough right now. As the track dries out, I have to use a different amount of power, a different technique every time. And retraining myself of where to position my car. Retrain to avoid the edges now. When I was abusing the edges for dry track with less oil on it, now I'm avoiding because of the water. I wanted the clean water, now I want to avoid the water. I need the racing line now. Track almost dry again. Car behind me is on wet tires, so he's really running out of grip now. Hello, NJR Neo. Hello. think I'm gonna box this lap. I'm gonna box now. This is the last one. Maybe. 1 or 2 more max. I can't stay out forever on these tires. I lost so much time there. One more. There's one spot on the track where it would be really scary if I pitted now. And that's why the cars behind me are not catching up yet. There's 1 or 2 spots where you really can't push because the curbs are too deadly. And I'm still setting faster laps than the dry tire people. Not by much though. They can't exit the corners like that. I gained so much time on the car behind me. One more. This is officially the last one. Official. That should have been 3rd gear. It's all good. I gained a lot more than 0.5. Almost 0.5. What's up, Fuel? Going in the pit. I'm gonna do it. I guess mediums. I don't remember the tire wears on. I had 10 laps. I'll do softs. I had 10 laps. Should make it. Don't refuel. Only 10 laps to go. 11. True Serum pitted early. It did not work out for him. He pitted early and it cost him a lot. Hello, James Moore. Good day. Hello, James. Good morning, Petrol. P1R, hello. Good morning. Oh my god. I spun it. No. I'm still ahead of P3, P4, I mean. I can't believe I spun it. Too hot, and I went off the dry line. We're technically in second, maybe still, because Noogie has not pitted yet. He's gonna pit soon. Oh, Steve spun. Now Steve spun. The battle for the lead is alive again. Oh, that's not Steve. Never mind. Steve is 8 seconds ahead now. This is Captain Balloon Hands, who's a lap car, but he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing there. Did not expect a lap car. Taking second right now. We're back in P2. P2 now. Oh my god, I almost crashed again. And I rejoined a little unsafely there. Porsche right behind me. Now Steve spun. Now it was Steve now. It actually was Steve that time. Steve dropped a lot of time. Time to push like mad and catch him. Make it happen. I did it again. Same corner, same problem. Came in too hot. Oh! Letting Steve get away with that. Let's be careful. Five laps to go. anybody here is new, please subscribe to my channel and help me get closer to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting really close. Less than 300 subscribers away now. 200 something until 10,000. Oh my god. Jesser, what's up? I gained back a lot of time on him, but that was almost a spin. Oh my gosh. It's hard to stay off that edge. If you want to go fast, as the tires are wearing, you gotta take some risks. Scaring myself, giving myself like the full pucker, the full clench that I don't need right now at 2 in the morning. Need a slice of pizza. What's up, Raspberries? Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rapid. Grand RP reports. If you're wondering what car I'm in, the McLaren. Oh, it's very difficult. This is the hardest race we had. This race is tough. It goes heavy wet conditions into intermediate, so you want to start inters in the wets, which is really tough. And then you see how everyone in this race is having issues on the curbs when they're wet. I think 6 a.m. my time, so like 4 more hours the races begin. I'm not going to be doing the first races in Oceania. Not able to. I should be back home to do some EMEA and then my own races later today. Chelsea match at 12:30. I'm going to watch that. Again, if anyone here is new, please help me hit 10,000 subscribers and hit the subscribe button. dried out at the end here. It's a very long race. 46 minutes really. Very, very long race. For me right now it's 1:50 a.m. I am tired now. I got up for work at 6 a.m. so I'm gonna go to bed now. We'll do this race tomorrow when the real one comes. We're well prepared. I feel like we know exactly the kind of level I need to be at for tomorrow now. And if you missed it, earlier in the stream I announced my biggest Porsche announcement yet. My Porsche Boxer is ready. It's in my driveway. If I want to go whip around my town in it right now, I can go do that right now. Like this second. I have the keys. I have the keys. That's not the right key, but this is, but that is. Yes. Should I go to my favorite spots right now? I have some neighborhood spots. It's a 01. It's a 01. I should just go take a ride. It's my first day having it. I have a couple nice little spots. Hey, Nudgy, thank you so much, Nudgy. Nudgy, thank you very much, Nudgy. Good handshake. Nice job, Nudgy. Farhan, welcome. Oh, sorry, whenever you overtake, I hit you, man. No. It's fine. It's very difficult in the wet. I just saw that part. Don't worry, Nudgy. Nudgy did a good job. Tempting. I need new tires. When I get the new tires, every day will be a fun Porsche driving day. I have some video that I could show you. You want some behind the scenes before I go? I got some behind the scenes videos, maybe. Let's see. A little behind the scenes for Mandy. I'll give you the one. Not much RPMs in the videos, though. I didn't feel comfortable with the tires the way they were to go any faster than I did on the way home. Another one.
The first ride. The ride home. The first ride.
Some little clips that I took. The ride home. So maybe tomorrow I'll record some more. And I think I will have a vlog video for you by Friday. I'll have something set up for you.
The first ride.
Mandy, always main beams. I'm busy, Mandy. Always main beams. Mandy, endurance race drivers never turn those off. Never. Real drivers never turn those off. Congratulations to you, bro. You're fast, you're so good, and good for my learning race with A+ players. Farhan, you would be almost A+ in North America. You are very fast. If you keep working, you'll be A+ in EMEA soon. You'll be A+ very soon. Mandy, I turn it off sometimes, okay? But like most of the time, I want it on. Plus, if you see my car here, my car's headlights are not very bright because they're very foggy. The foggy headlights, even more reason for me to want the beams on. Full beams all the time, guys. Always full beam. Always full beam. Full beam for life. Blind Mandy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Bye.